same thing. You're probably going up to Stephanie's door, knocking on her door saying, Stephanie, I gotta talk to you about incarnation. When you open the door, you're not going to find a single gosh dang answer in this room. There is no Stephanie to help you out. So I'll be here to help you with every single answer you need for incarnation. God became flesh. This is literally the central event in history. We call it the incarnation. From Latin, that simply means becoming flesh. Jesus Christ was the Son of God who had existed from eternity. But Jesus was also a man, born at a particular time in history and killed 33 or so years later, outside Jerusalem in the Roman province of Judea. Jesus was both true God and true man. Those two inseparable natures are the heart of the mystery of the incarnation. Belief in the true incarnation of the Son of God is a distinctive sign of Christian faith. In the Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Old Testament used everywhere in Matthew's time, Matthew is deliberately using exactly the same words to show that the story that begins with Adam and Eve ends with Jesus Christ. The genealogy itself shows that Jesus descended from David, but Matthew makes it clear that Jesus is more than just any descendant of David, and he is perfect or ideal for a descendant of David. 3, you remember, is a symbol, and 14 twice is 7. 7 is another symbolically perfect number, so 14 is symbolically a doubly perfect number. Since there were no vowels in Hebrew, the name David was spelled with the letters for DVD. Add up the letters in David's name, 4 plus 6 plus 4, and then you get 14. Right. Matthew is showing us that Jesus is the ideal heir of David and a true anointed one, and inherits all the promises God made in the Davidic covenant. Half the facts don't even exist. That book is a gosh darn ghost town.
Pause the video now. Pause the video now. So, basically, Jesus is the Son of God. He's 1/3 of the Trinity, and he's been around since before the beginning of time. And only around 4 BC did he truly become incarnated, which means to become flesh. And that is what the incarnation is. Cool. With this incarnation, Jesus would fulfill the Old Testament prophecies of the chosen one who would come to save us all from the evil powers in the galaxy. This was proven with his extremely high midichlorian count. During the greater part of his life, Jesus shared the condition of the vast majority of human beings. A daily life spent without evident greatness, a life of manual labor. His religious life was that of a Jew obedient to the law of God. Galatians 4:4. So this is the mystery of the incarnation. God made flesh. Jesus the Christ chose to go through all the stages of growth, physical and intellectual, that the rest of us pass through. He passed through childhood and adolescence before he finally became a man, fully human like us. But this man was also God. Perhaps the greatest evidence of the incarnation being true is the story of Jesus' death and resurrection. How else could he do that stuff? He's God. That's how.